Aquarius, welcome to your aura and chakra readings here on the Astroflower. I'm going to be looking at your chakras and your aura at the moment, and then just seeing if there's some sort of change that's happening around about the sort of 17th, 18th, 19th of May, because we've seen it in the monthly readings, in your monthly reading as well, within the weekly readings as well, as it's leading up to this, and this week's just gone past, and also in the eclipse readings. So I think it's all to do with this logical revolution that's happening, or logical evolution that's happening more than anything else. So I just wanted to put it out there and see what was going on. Let's just connect to the energies. There we go. Lovely. Right, let's just get into your aura. Let's just see what's going on here. This seems like there's, at the moment, this is your energy at the moment. Seems like there's a lot on the sacrum and third eye and throat chakra. So I think this is a case here where, you're really feathering your fundamental desires, basically, of how you want your life, setting things up around you in order to give you a situation, or your everyday life around you is actually sort of feeding into those sort of like fundamental desires. Say like, I'm fundamental desires is I'm like hungry, so I'd like to eat. And then heart's desires is what do I want to eat? So it could well be in your heart chakra. We'll have a look, but I think it's mainly in your throat and your third eye chakra. And I think this is giving you a logical view this week of how to actually just go ahead and do it, and provoke those fundamental sort of desires or fundamental goals that you have within you. Okay, so let's just get in. Let's just go. I'm going to go straight to the crown chakra and see what's going on there, because obviously there's something going on towards the root and the. Well, this crown chakra is got like it's very nicely charged. It's got lovely energy, but it's very matter of fact as well. It seems to be very clear for you what is going on, what you want, where you want it, and that sort of thing. It doesn't seem to be. There's no real questioning of yourself in the way, which is a good thing. Let's just see what's going on in your root chakra as well. It's this is what I want. It's finding your foundation, which you feel comfortable with. I'll get it out. Comfortable with, in order to get your fundamental desires. Your root and your crown chakras, they're actually the same chakra. It's like the front and the back of the chakra, and it is your vertical energy. It's your raison d'être. Your reason of being, as it were. And it seems to be sort of like, pretty straightforward for you at the moment in that respect. Let's just get onto your sacrum here. Now, this is your fundamental goals, your fundamental desires, and it's really nicely charged. It's really good. But there is slightly more going on the material side of life in a way. It's almost as if like you're setting up things, structures, or structuring your life around you in order to obtain your fundamental desires. And your fundamental desires could be happiness, for example. That's a fundamental desire. But then your heart's desires gets in and sort of says, what sort of happiness do you want? And that's that fundamental desire of the functioning of life in order to get those fundamental desires, basically. It's all to do with the functioning. That's what it seems to be like. Let's just see what's going on with your solar plexus. I've noticed this in quite a few. Not every single one, obviously. But you seem to have this weighty solar plexus. It's almost like I know I liked it on another sign. I'm forgetting which one it was. It could have been Leo. Basically, it's like if you're doing forging of iron, you don't want flames as such. You want embers, really hot embers. And so it's a constant burning as it going through. And that's what it seems to be like here in your solar plexus. So it's a lot of confidence, but it's built upon something that's longer term, goals and stuff like that. Let's just see what's going on in your heart chakra. Well, your heart chakra is really quite open in this sort of week. So opening up to your heart's desires and trying things out, I think, of how you personally enjoy things. There's a lot of socializing as well that goes into this, or connecting with the people that are around you. I think that's really important. But these are real people that really mean things to you. It's not necessarily just sort of like connecting with people in the street, although you can well be doing that as well. But fundamentally, I think it's sort of like your desires are connecting, your heart's desires are connecting to people that you appreciate in your life. Let's just see what's going on in the third eye and the throat chakra. And this is where we're going on again. It's really quite, it's nicely balanced. That's the first thing. Between your throat and your third eye. So then therefore everything seems to be very logical here. Everything seems to be matter of fact in a way. So it's a matter of fact sort of energy that's flowing through you at the moment, which is really nice. Now let's just fast forward a bit and let's just see if we can see any sort of changes for the week or the times between the 17th, the 18th and 19th of May. Let's just connect that in there and let's just see what's going on. Okay, so this is really creating a massive root thing. Much bigger than most other things, most other signs. You see that there's a definite bulge in your aura down that section there. And that's triggering your heart's desires as well. And you've got a realization up here. It's a real logical realization within your crown chakra. And this is possibly where, as I said, your energy in your crown before, it was very well charged. It was lovely, but it was very matter of fact. And now I think that's giving way. I almost think it's giving birth to a new consciousness within you. Let's just have a look at that root chakra to start with. Okay, so that root chakra is really growing like roots growing into new earth, into fundamental things, but not just one. This is the interesting thing. With some other people, it was growing into one thing, but here is for you, I think, is a multitude of different things. It's almost as if like you can, seeing each individual jigsaw puzzle, see the actual picture. Does that make sense to you? It's being able to connect a lot of different things to get a real good solid root. So there's some plants that have one tap root, and there's other plants that do lots of roots that go wide. And this is what you're doing here, going wide. You're getting a real foundation going on there. Let's just see what's going on. And the sacrum has completely dropped off. That's really interesting. It's dropped. It's completely. Yeah, it's really dropped off. Let's see what's going on. And your solar plexus is becoming a lot tighter, so you're getting a lot more flame, a lot more passions. Be very wary of this, Aquarius, in this week here. Let me see what's going on in your heart chakra. Well, your heart chakra is really starting to streamline and define a lot more than it was this week at the moment. So during the 6th, 17th, 18th, 19th of May, that's when it's really defined. But with that powerful flaming solar plexus, I would be very wary of getting passionately caught in what is going on in the world around you. I would be very observative at the moment, just observing what's going on, seeing what's happening in the world, creating that new foundation for you of how to do things or how you found, the foundations of your life, the fundamentals of your life. I would concentrate on those things and allow your heart to go streamlining into a thing, sort of kind of going, no, that doesn't work for me. No, thanks, I'm off. Oh, that works for me. Yeah, great. Take it or leave it sort of energy, really. I think that's a sort of, and allow your passions to actually feed the things you take. Don't get caught up in conflict at all here at the moment, if I was you, because you might end up saying something you might regret and stuff like that. Let's just have a look what's going on in your third eye and your throat chakra. That's actually a lot more abundant than what you've got in your sacrum, because they two are sort of like, they're not connected directly, but they play off each other in a very big way. The mental and the throat is very balanced. There's not a real imbalance of that. Very, as I say, very logical. There is a little bit more in the way and the mental sort of energies as well. And that could be the fact that you've got to get a little bit more clarification on your root, or redoing your fundamentals within your root. Let's just the crown chakra is giving over a lot as well. It's almost as if like this logical or this consciousness is overflowing now into the rest of your body. And I think here is like in the throat or in the heart and the solar plexus, the thing that might sort of grate you is that people don't understand. People didn't get the memo. People doesn't understand that logic, and it's just kind of going, well, it's just you might find it annoying. So you're very good at tempering that. And so I would temper it if I was you. Don't let your solar plexus just go up too much through you and blow you out of existence in a way. Okay, let's just see what's going on. See if there's any sort of there's that revelation in the beginning part, in the lower part, which is around by your in your root chakra. And I think there's a revelation within your mental as well. I think the penny drops for you in certain aspects. And this could be aspects of kind of, as regards to the people that are around you, that people who have got it and people who haven't got it. Some didn't understand, didn't get the memo sort of scenario. There you go, Aquarius. I will be pulling some cards on this period, the 16th, on the 17th, 18th, 19th. I'll be doing that on the 15th, and so next Monday and next Tuesday. I'll do either Monday or Tuesday. I'm travelling at the time as well, so you'd have to bear with me. And I'm trying to do a collective and a timestamp reading along that goes with it. We also got those live readings that I will be doing with Veritas Tarot with Victoria over on her channel. I think we've earmarked the 11th of June for that. But you'll see full details on this channel or on the Veritas Tarot channel, which is linked in the description below. Go and have a look at her, subscribe. She's a great reader as well. We read differently, but that's the beauty of it all, really. But we have so many things in common as well. So I can't really wait. It's going to be really interesting to do that sort of thing. There you go, Aquarius. Thank you very much for being here with us. Thank you very much for supporting this channel. I hope you got the best out of this reading and prepares you nicely, energetically for that week going out next week. And I will see you at your weekly readings, of course, this week on Thursday or Friday. Okay, in the meantime, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.